Hey YouTube, what's going on? Welcome back to Marco Plays Risk. Today we are playing something different. It is not progressive. I know, right? And it's not even ranked. It's not even 70%. None of the things that I usually play. It's a friendly game that I ended up playing with Fion, who is a YouTuber you might know, and he uploaded his version of the game recently, I think yesterday. On the time I'm uploading this, probably the day before yesterday, but I'm gonna put it in the description so you can watch it from his side as well. And oh yeah, full disclaimer, I was in voice chat with Black, who's a Risk bro of mine, and he wanted some pointers on progressive originally, but somehow we ended up in Fion's lobby. We didn't collaborate. If we did, I would have played much better. So yeah, we ended up playing zombies, and we were both kind of bad at it. And that's what I'm going to talk about today, because I learned a lot, and I learned a lot by watching Fion's version of the game. So that's enough with the preamble. We are already in the game. As you can see, I'm in the 6th position as orange again. My friend Black is in 3rd. Fion is in 4. Then we got Arthur the Bold in 5 and McFly in position 2, and of course the zombies in position 1. So I have played some FOC games, and I thought I was okay at FOC games, but I am re-evaluating my opinion. Maybe it's because this is fixed and not progressive. But I suck at zombie games. Like, suck very hard. So I think my first move was generally correct. I take this bonus here, and I make sure that none of my stacks die. We have seen Purple, aka Fion, take this bonus down here, but I don't think I really was aware of that at the time. I needed a little bit to focus on the game, and then it was already too late. And yeah, we will see throughout the game I'm unaware of my opponent's positions, like just in general. So right now I can see Purple next to me, but I don't really have the full picture, obviously. So since Fion is a Grandmaster, I expected him to know what he's doing. That sounds mean when I say it like that, but you know what I mean. It's not like I now changed my mind about that. But I thought he would have like a game plan already set up, and he would go for the strongest position, and I would have to do my very best to even keep up. But as it turns out, after watching his side of the game, I was actually ahead by quite a lot at one point, and I didn't even realize. I was so anxious. So yeah, the thing is, with FOC, we don't know like the most of what everyone's doing. And at this point, I thought, okay, Fion is probably taking this or taking this, because these are the directions I see him in. So that made logical sense to me, that he's probably guarding something in that direction. But now, rethinking about it, that actually doesn't make sense, because if he was in this Galicia continent, this 4 wouldn't be here. It would be guarding the continent. Same with this 5. If he had any continent right here, this 5 wouldn't be. It would be guarding the continent. So I guard my continent as best as I can. And then I merge these troops. This was not to intimidate Fion, as he thought. This was actually just to make sure that none of these stacks die. Because I'm still unsure about how many troops the zombies will get. And where they put them and stuff. So as far as I know, the zombies only attack you when they have twice as many troops as you. So the bigger your stack is, the harder it obviously gets to assail by the zombies. So that's why a 7 is much more secure than 2 4s. And that was all the thinking I had there. And Fion thought, oh, damn, Shiroto really wants to get this bonus. Which wasn't actually the case. I was just trying to keep my troops safe. And now we will see him move out because he felt intimidated. And I actually don't take the bonus until like 1 turn after or 2. Because I didn't feel like I had enough troops to take it. Because there's a 4 here, so what if... I mean, I can't really guard with 3s. Because these zombies might just put 2 on here and then break me. So we'll see what I do. I can see what black does. It seems like he is now in here, so he kind of pushed Fion out of it. And that is something that I should have taken note of. By the way, 5 troops. I just wanted to see how many troops purple got. So you have to take note of the troop count your opponents generate. +5 means purple has the bonus. Since we saw black come out of here right now, he must have a bonus somewhere else. And I'm not even sure where that was. I'm pretty sure right now, if I remember correctly from Fion's video, that this is held by red at the moment. And this also by red, maybe? So at this point, Fion wasn't here. Yeah, right. I think this was held by red at this point in time. And purple moved out because they were scared of my 7. So what I should have done right here, after knowing what I know now, I should just put this stack onto one of these, put every troops, all the troops that I generated, now I got it, should go onto here, and then I can have a 2-point guard and have another continent. But somehow I got it in my head that I want this center continent, which I now know is way too big. And at one point in the game I will hold it. And I'm again gonna refer to Fion's video on this. He broke me and he said that he can't let me hold it because then it would be obvious that I win, which is actually correct. And that actually led me to lose the game. So I think going for this continent in the middle, I thought like, okay, there's fog, no one really knows I hold this until they see me generating lots of units, and then it might be already too late. And see, now this is a 9, so I couldn't really have taken this. If I like had split, put all my troops in here and split with this being the bigger stack, then I think I could have. But I also don't know what's here and who may attack me. But maybe, I think it would have definitely been the better play to stack up here and put these over there. And then have 2 mostly solid guards on the 2 continents. So black is generating 3. I think this was black's first game with zombies, I'm pretty sure. So he died pretty early. But that's what happened to me like the first couple times. With zombies, I'm really bad at zombies, and I'm only now like getting the gist of how you have to play against zombies. It's so much different. So as I was saying, red was actually here, and Fion sacked his units into the zombies in the hopes that the zombies would come around and attack red for him, but that didn't happen. And I'm constantly worried about everything. So I see white is here and there. White, by the way, is also a master player, I think at like 7k at the time of this game. So I'm very overprotective of my stuff, I think. And now I put one here, but I still don't think I can take it because there's a 9. And then I see, okay, there's red. And I think one thing that I learned in this game in particular was to explore more. So if you don't know what's going on, then you have to take some troops and pop some zombie stacks and just see where everyone is. Now black is already dead, overrun by zombies. And at this point in the game, red is also not looking very good. I think this might be his last surviving stack, or maybe there's something here. But red doesn't have much, and I also wasn't aware of that. I was just focused so much on surviving myself that I didn't really pay attention to everyone else. And I'm kind of scared of white because there are 2 big stacks next to me. But white, I don't think holds any bonus at this point. So it should have clicked in my head that white only gets +3 each turn, and I think never has gotten a bonus up to this point. So they can't have many units, which means I'm mostly safe. But I just keep being paranoid. And I think now that this 6 is here, I put everything here and take this continent, which is way later than yeah. And this was, I guess, good game sense from purple to see that red is weak and take the cards. And in his video, he also talked about a lot, thinking about killing me. because I think he thought I was smart, which I wasn't. So he didn't expect this A to be here, and he probably didn't expect me to try and go for this continent, which would have been the smart play. Not going for this continent. All of these should have been here. And then he wouldn't even have thought about killing me. So it's like kind of appear strong when you're weak and appear weak when you're strong. Maybe. I think there's a lesson in there. I leave that as homework for the viewer. Okay, so white goes away. So I should. I mean, there are not many ways white can go. This either these islands or this African position. And I don't think white got any troops any bonus troops this turn either. Let's check real quick. Sorry for skipping so much. Yeah, this is again a 3. So I really should have taken note of that. And at this point, I already have a lot of troops, and I think I'm even ahead in troops right now. And yet I was still paranoid. So I guard against everything that might happen, and these two positions really do nothing for me. They really don't do anything. So these should just be inside of here. And I could have held this for already 2 turns, maybe. Maybe I should have gone for like this. That's what I mean with exploring. If these troops were like on this one stack, I could have taken a look around the zombies and see, oh, Fionn isn't actually here. So this is up for grabs, and then take this continent as well. There are lots of little continents on this map that you can take. And I think that should have really been the plan for me. So, where are we? Red and black are dead. So now it's purple, white, and myself, and of course the zombies. I still don't know where Fionn is. I think I remember from his video that this was around the time where he set up this position. And I still thought maybe he is up here. Which now, as I said earlier, doesn't make any sense, because then this 8 wouldn't be here. And he can't have so many units that all these positions could be guarded by 8s or 10s or whatever. So that is now a thing I know. And I get 2 bonuses, which puts me further ahead than I already was. Oh, I didn't. I have to check the... Why is it skipping so far? Oh, okay. So Fionn again gets 3, which is not a lot. White again gets 3, but I still somehow had it in my head that I'm probably too weak on all fronts. And now I see, Fionn has taken this, and I should have also noted in my head that he could have only taken this on this very turn, because last turn he still got plus 3. And there were just so many things I didn't even register. So now he gets 6. And I'm like, oh my god, he gets 6 units. What am I about to do? But the fact of the matter is that he only generates 6 this turn. And all the previous turns he only had 3. And I was the one getting all the bonuses. So yeah, completely paranoid. White still gets 3. So yeah, as I keep saying, it should have registered with me that I am at the moment the strongest player. And I will continue to be the strongest player for a while until I make a big oopsie. And I didn't feel like the strongest player's the thing, because I had no sense of anything. I don't know if it's because it's fixed and I'm not used to playing fixed anymore. And so here I just wanted to take a card, and I think now I had kind of the right idea. Because now I thought, okay, white is never gonna move from this position. So there's no point in me trying to take this, because I don't want to run over the 10. Which I probably could have done if I had my troops like all in one place or like in sensible positions. I could have easily taken out the 10. And white is still only getting 3 troops. And white knows how strong I am, mostly. So he should know not to mess with me. Right now I'm at 57, I think I'm far ahead of everyone else. But I was so afraid to start any fights, and I just wanted to survive the zombies. But at this point I'm completely fine. All my guards are super big, bigger than they need to be. And I'm thinking about what to do. And I think this is the time where I want to go down there. So I had given up on the plan of taking this middle one. Now I see white. And I think, okay, let's see what is up. And this also should tell me, okay, white is not actually that strong. These are the only 2 positions that white has. Which I now know because I watched Fion's video. So this attack was completely fine. And white only took this bonus this turn, which also I should have noticed at the time. And I, by coincidence, broke it on the very same turn. And now I didn't see any of this, but this was the turn where purple thought, okay, white is super weak, and this is the only stack that white has. Oh no, wait, I think that's like 1 or 2 turns after this. But it's right around this time where Fion notices, okay, white is weak, and I should have noticed as well. So I could have easily taken this position. Now I have 3 continents, and I can't stress this enough. I was so far ahead of everyone, and yet I was so paranoid the whole time. He didn't even retake the continent. Even though there was just the 1. But he might have thought that I would guard here with a big stack, which I then slam into him. And now I'm doing that. So maybe it was actually smart not to do that. So I'm still gradually expanding. I actually again didn't check how many troops Fionn generated on that turn. 9. Okay, I think that was the point where I got a little bit scared. But again, he only had like 6 for 2 turns and now 9 for 1 turn. So I'm still completely fine. Now he got 9 for 2 turns. So right now he's got this and this, which I also should have noted. I knew he was in this position, but I still thought, okay, maybe he is up here also. And now he's trying to kill white and realizes that this wasn't the only position that white had. And I didn't realize that he attacked white. So I could have taken white here. Oh no. That was next turn. So Fionn was just exploring right there. So now I basically know he got this continent and this continent. So I again expand very slowly. And I'm kind of afraid of this 23, not realizing that this is like the biggest stack that purple has at this point in time. I see this 10 and this 23, and I'm like, oh my god, all these troops, what am I gonna do? But I mean, if you look at it, I have so many more troops. I'm at 88 right now. I think at this point purple was at maybe 50. So I have around about twice as many troops. And I'm still shitting the bed. Ah yeah, this was the point where he attacked white and was like, oh, I thought this was white's only stack. And now he's looking for white. And now he ends up running into me in the search of white. And I was like, shit, now he's attacking me. He has so many troops that he has like a 20 stack to spare for breaking me. What am I ever gonna do? What I should have registered is that he tried to attack white. And that white now is in only one position. But that's not what occurred to me. My mind was clouded by fear, and this is for realsies. This 22 is white's only stack, so I could have killed white easily. On the other hand, I didn't know if I would have enough to defeat purple, which was what I was really concerned about. And I shouldn't have broken this, or maybe I should have, but maybe I should have stayed here, because now I go here, which doesn't really make any sense. I could have easily defeated these 2 stacks by slow rolling into them and making them small enough so the zombies will do the rest. Also, was not a thing that occurred to me. And now I just give purple the chance to take this back. And I got it in my head that purple must have another position, because this can be everything that he has, because he's a Grandmaster. Well, there's no way. And he's probably played zombies a million times, so there must be something that I'm missing. But no, that was literally all he had, with like a tiny stack over here, I think. If that even still exists. That might have been overrun by zombies last turn. So I was completely off the mark on this game. So I think now I retake Africa. I was thinking, okay, if I... or not... No, even worse. I'm back on the plan of taking the middle, which does not work. I mean, it does work, and I will hold it for like a turn, but it's not the game-winning move. I should have gone for Africa, but I only was like, oh my god, what if white has somehow a big stack down there, and then I antagonize him and I die to the counter attack or something. Completely... I was just completely unaware of everything that was going on. So now purple generates 6 again, and I literally saw all his troops. I had all the information. At the latest at this point, it should have been clear to me that he can't be here, because then he would have had this continent and generate more troops. And white still only generating 3 troops. So it follows that he's not holding the African position. Now he's sitting me. And if I had these troops not spread out like an idiot, I could have just killed white. And I would have had enough stuff going on to also kill purple. But I was just way too anxious. So I think I just take that back. Ah no, now I try to hold this one, but I can't hold it because this 6 is not enough against this 14 and 12. So I again turn back on my decision there. I was just completely unsure what to do. Thank goodness I'm a progressive player. Because if I played like that in ranked, I would be like maybe intermediate. Like very low intermediate player. So how much did purple get here? 9. Okay, now I am feeling kind of anxious again, but I should know that he's got this and that he can't have very many troops. But now I got hit by white just last turn, so I again feel violated and weak. So I again try to turtle up. And I've had this continent now for almost the entire game. Unbroken, unimpeded, with solid guard. So, yeah. I'm still ahead in troops, even after white hit me. And I should have really just gone to check, is purple actually here? Or am I just crapping my pants for no reason? And I should have checked, okay, is white now taking these islands, or is he back in Africa, or what's going on? But now I do maybe the dumbest move that I could have made, is I leave this position to try and get this continent. I thought, well, this continent is bigger than this continent, so I should just trade places. That seems like a good idea. It's not a good idea. It is really not a good idea. I think I hold this now for like a turn. But then I think this is the turn where Theon pops out here and sees, oh shit, Orange is holding this center territory. I gotta stop him, which is fair enough. So if I was more spread out, like down here, up there, maybe here, I could have taken this Galicia position at any point in time, really. Nothing would have stopped me except for some moving corpses. And here is like, oh, hello Orange. Does he hold this continent? Well, I am fucked. Was the kind of a reaction that he had in his video. Do I break him? Does he hold this entire thing? I think I lost. And yeah, luckily he doesn't break me, so he checks if I really hold it. And again, I should have... so now he knows, okay, shit, Orange is holding that, I'm so fucking dead. And I should have just killed him right here, I think. Just put everything on this 19, slam down these couple zombies, smash this stack, go around here, crush whatever he has left. Instead I'm again holding up in my little turtle shell and yeah, wait for mommy to rescue me. So now he knows that I hold this, and he knows that he can't let me hold it. So he attacks my 10, which makes sense. And this continent is really not good to hold in Spain, because you have to really defend every single position. So you have no counter-offensive potential. And I even could have moved into here, because I think this has a relatively weak guard. And now I do another oopsie, which is that. I didn't mean to do that. I wanted to split, but I somehow misclicked. And Keon's reaction in this video, in his video, is actually pretty funny. It's like, oh my god, he's got a 22. I'm so fucking dead. And I didn't even mean to do that. So I kind of kept accidentally intimidating him. And I was just completely shitting the bed, left and right. And I think white is still super weak, generating only 3 units a turn. And I'm like, oh shit, I'm in between white and purple. I'm in between white and purple, and they may attack me at any point in time. And then I just lose, so I have to make sure that I have big stacks everywhere and stuff. And now here's a 26 there, and oh shit. So yeah, at that point I was really scared of dying. But I wasn't even close to dying, if we're being real. I was still super fine. I think I still had more units than purple and white. Because I had my bonuses for so long. And now I feel like, okay, I gotta counterattack, I gotta hit him. He's not even there. But I felt kind of proven right, you know? Because he seems to have many units and he seems to have a big position there. But he doesn't. Now is the time that I go take a fucking look and realize, oh shit, he's not even there. What the fuck was I afraid of the whole time? He had like one stack, which meant nothing. And now I'm guarding this, but I think now he also attacks me. And this was just a series of bad decisions on my end. I should have at least tried to guard these islands, I think, like this 11 or something. But yeah, what can I say? I can say now I know better, and hopefully I will play better in the next zombie fixed game, whenever that will be. These are really not my settings. Now he is slamming into my 19. And now I'm kind of out of units, and I don't have a bonus anymore and stuff. Not because my opponents were so much stronger than I was, but just because I was scared and didn't take the initiative and everything. So yeah, now I think, oh well, okay, if he attacks my last big thing, then maybe I can make sure that he dies. Which I did. He did die that turn. But so did I. For some reason, I have no idea if this was by coincidence or not. It is this turn that white comes out of his hole and looks for me and attacks this, my last position. If he hadn't done that, I would have still been in this game. So now he's holding these islands, and he gets a match. I think white had very good matches this game. He almost always had 0 cards in hand. So I think white must have like registered, okay, there was fighting between me and purple, now purple is dead, so I probably am weak. And so he just rolled his dice. And that helped him winning the game. But the real game only starts now. Because as you can see, oh, I guess you can't see. I mean, you can see a little bit. White has a 14 here and a 3 there, so he's holding this continent. But he has nothing else. And the zombies have like 100 units or more. Probably even close to 200. And I really didn't know if White could win this, so I stayed in the game and I watched it till the end. And if you're not good at playing zombies, then I recommend you watch this too. There's not much I can say about it. It's just very good, very patient plays by White. He ends up winning. I give you the spoiler. He ends up winning the game against the zombies. But how he wins is, in my eyes, very informative. And yeah, there's not much more that I can talk about right here, other than props to my opponents in this game, and props to White, Arthur the Bold, for fighting the good fight. He didn't know I was watching, he didn't know I was recording. He didn't have to play for ranked points, because this was a friendly game. So there was no incentive for him to continue playing other than for the good of the people and killing all the wandering corpses. And I think that's very inspiring, and we can all learn something from Arthur. So I'll just leave this running. I will disable the camera, and this, well, I think you'll see in the little YouTube bar how long this goes. This is another 20 minutes that he kept fighting against the zombie horde until he finally wins. So, yeah, I will see you in the next one. Hope you leave a like and a comment, and check out Fion's video. I will post the link in the description. And yeah, I'll see you around. This is the button.